Hello, this is Geraldine Wilkins, the Living Water Quilter and BERNINA Ambassador. And this is week 1 for the Essential Ruler Quilting Challenge. Are you ready? Did you download the supply list? Do you have your quilt sandwiches together? Have you already set up your machine for free motion quilting? If you haven't, that's what you want to do. You want to set up your machine according to the machine instructions for free motion quilting. Then you want to change out your foot to a ruler quilting foot. What is a ruler foot? A ruler foot is a 1/2 inch in diameter with a high collar. I have 2 ruler feet that I will use for this challenge, one for a Bernina machine and one for a long arm, sit down long arm, the Q20. So I'm going to use a home machine and a long arm sit down machine for the challenge. Let me show you the Bernina 79 that I will use for the challenge. I've already set her up for free motion quilting. According to the instructions, I've changed out the foot using the ruler foot set. For the Bernina, you need a ruler foot set. What does that look like? Let's take a look. This is the ruler foot set. It has 2 pieces. All you need to do is watch the Bernina video to learn how to install it correctly. Now, if you're not familiar with a ruler foot is a 1/2 inch in diameter. When our needle goes in the center, that means it's going to stitch a 1/4 inch away from the edge of the ruler. This is ruler guided quilting. It's important that the foot has a high collar so it doesn't go over the ruler or underneath the ruler while stitching. Make sure you're using a ruler foot for ruler quilting. This is the foot set that I will use for the Bernina machine for week number 1. For subsequent weeks, I'm going to use the sit-down Q20 machine, the Bernina sit-down Q20, and I'm going to use this foot. This is the adjustable ruler foot. Again, it has the high collar and it's circular and has a 1/2 inch so that when I put the needle in the center, I'm always stitching a 1/4 inch away from the edge of the ruler. It's adjustable with this wheel. This wheel allows me to lower and raise the foot according to the thickness of my quilt sandwich. So these are the 2 ruler feet that I will use for the challenge. Make sure that you set up your machine for ruler quilting. Start with free motion quilting settings, then add your ruler foot. There's one additional accessory that I like to use to help me have a nice smooth surface across the machine bed and stitch plate, and that's a glider. Let me show you how I install it on my home machine, my Bernina 79. Here's the Bernina 79, and I take the glider, which is a Teflon sheet that comes with a hole in the center, and I just slide it right on top of the machine bed and extension table, making sure the hole on the glider goes right over the needle path that goes right down the machine. Now, I also use a glider for my sit-down Bernina Q20. For that machine, however, you have to cut some additional holes for the sensors for the BSR, Bernina Stitch Regulation. So make sure you cut the holes. I also use painter's tape to tape down my glider on both machines. And I do that so that the glider doesn't shift while I'm stitching. That's a personal choice. Now, are you ready? I hope you will have fun stitching these designs, straight line designs, with a straight edge ruler from the Bernina Essential Ruler Kit. Let's get started.